Ronnie, of course. Appreciate the opportunity, and I'm very thankful.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got DeAndre Ayton, Kelly Oubre out there with Hachimura. Then there's Brown, and it's Rose in at the point. And for Anaheim, Wiseman's out there with Young. Then it's DeRozan, then it's Joe Ingles. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. Well, fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Here's Ayton. The Clippers getting the bucket. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. And there it is for him.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's DeRozan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
And it's Anaheim with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Elbow shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. DeRozan's got 5 now.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
Now here's Rose. Here's Brown. Misses from short range. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
Here's Rose. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Wiseman with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Rose passes to Brown. Anaheim grabs the miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Outside DeRozan. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Rose looking around. can't cash in from close range. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Anaheim. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Young is out there with Weissman. And it's Joe Ingles. Then it's DeRozan.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And for the Hawks, Oubre out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Rose. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard. Second shot opportunity. And Ingles finishes inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Campazzo, he's covered by Rose. Outside DeRozan. Lets it fly. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here is Hachimura. Down low. Here's Brown. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Wiseman kicks to Ingles. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And here is Ingles. Following Jaylen Brown's 3. Fires it up. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Rose. Second chance shot. And it's Ayton missing. Clippers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And it's Young. That time on the assist from DeRozan. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The burst, the tight handles, all of it makes Derrick Rose one tough cover defensively.
Passes to Young. Campazzo, he's covered by Rose. Floats it up for Young. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. There's Rose with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently when he's...
All right, right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 11 points and one. And that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Anaheim, we've got Young. He's out there with Wiseman. DeRozan out there with Joe Ingles. Now here is Hachimura. Outside Rose for the lead. Anaheim grabs the miss. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young against Hachimura. Young's shot is good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Rose passes to Hachimura. Now here's Rose. He's tightly guarded. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Hachimura. Yep, that one goes. Hachimura's got his second basket.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Here's DeRozan, and the layup falls. DeRozan's got 13 points. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
Here's Rose, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
And the pass to Ingles. Inside, Young. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. 10 points for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside Rose. And the layup's good off the glass.
And when he sets his mind to it, Derrick Rose is able to attack and finish through contact about as well as anybody in our league.
Campazzo is covered by Rose. It's good.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Now here is Hachimura. He has 6. Brown outside. DeRozan against Oubre. Basket counts. Oubre's got his first 2 points.
Going up inside, Oubre with a nice rhythm touch there.
Pass to DeRozan. Young outside. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Wiseman. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's DeRozan. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Rose is out there with Brown. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the three. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he sinks the second.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a two-possession affair.
Brown outside. Oubre on the wing. Ayton inside. The kick out to Rose. Pulls it from the elbow. And he nails that one right through the net.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Oubre. Danny battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
DeRozan passes to Ingles. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Oubre. Here's Young. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Now here's Rose. No good from 18. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And DeRozan, here we go. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. And it's Rose with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Now the dish to DeRozan. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Campazzo, he's covered by Rose. Hachimura with it. Outside Rose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Dishes it to Young. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Rose. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
For Anaheim, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's DeRozan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And finished off by DeRozan.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
They could stretch the lead to double digits.
I mean, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
So the Clippers with the win. Some good competition. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.